Fellas, Black Friday is upon us and it's time to get our plugins right. It's time to upgrade your library. It's time to get right. It's time to log in. That extra bread you was about to spend to go get something to eat? Nah, go ahead and buy you a plugin, bro. So look, I'm gonna break it down for y'all like this. This video, it can go both ways, mixing and producing, right? Mixing and producing. There's something in here for everybody. And you can use any of this. If you're thinking about getting into making music, producing, this is the video for you. If you're thinking about getting into mixing, this is the video for you. There's no better time to start investing in yourself than right now when all these deals are going on. Like always, join the Discord, link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, NPB.Rique. If you need custom beats, hit me up on Instagram and I got y'all. This video was fire. You gotta stay till the end because the end is the best one by far that I've seen on Black Friday. It's the best deal I've seen in a very long time. So without further ado, let's get into it. For starters, I'll say Waves. Waves has a fire library. It may seem like a lot of them are cheap, but let me tell you, a lot of these are industry standard. The CLA 76 compressor, Bluey, this is a fire plugin that is used by many other engineers, artists, producers. It just glues everything together. They have a great delay in here as well for $29. But this delay goes hand in hand with another delay that I'm gonna speak about later in the video. Another great one for vocals is CLA Vocals, industry standard as well. A lot of people love it, a lot of people use it. Vocal Rider, this is great because if your vocals you want them to stay at a consistent volume level, sidechain this to your track, it'll keep the sound for you. Less work you gotta do, better sounding. Another great compressor here and a channel strip is SSL E channel. Industry standard, great. A lot of people use the Dynamics one up here, the release threshold compressor up here, but then a lot of what you've heard of probably when it comes to Waves is definitely like RVox, RComp, RBass. Here's RBass, a great compressor for your bass. They have Waves Tune, they have an auto tune which is great. Their Pultec EQs are amazing. A lot of those for boosting high end. They have an RComp, which is like another compressor. They have a key detector. All these are like for $30, and you can get a deal where, like we saw here in the beginning, 5 plugins for $100. They're $30 a piece. Do the math, like, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and invest in yourself. If you're wanting new, and here, look, I'm gonna secure my copy right now. Look. Go get y'all free plugin. They're giving out free plugins. And all you gotta do is throw your email in there. I ain't gonna lie, they probably gonna sell your information, but hey, who really cares? Next, this one is where I get all my VSTs at. Most of my VSTs, not all of them, but most of my VSTs. And there's a great reason, there's great deals. So, Plugin Boutique. You've probably heard about it by now. If you haven't, I don't know where you've been. Plugin Boutique is amazing when it comes to getting plugins that you need. For instance, Track Spacer, not really industry standard. A lot of producers and engineers do not like this one, but honestly, they don't like it because it makes your life easier. Track Spacer, you'll put it on a chain and then you'll side chain it from the beat to the vocals and it'll EQ out the parts of the beat where your vocals clash. So it'll do it for you. So it's pretty much like, I guess you could call it AI, but like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Track Spacer is a great one. I've been eyeing it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I do have one of the next ones that I'm gonna speak about, which is the FabFilter Pro Q. Great filter. It's on sale right now. I got it for I think I got it for that $149, but they have a student discount that you can get on their main website. But as for right now, it's $150. Great deal. You can EQ things out and you can isolate different sounds. You can set sounds up. Like for instance, if you take your EQ and you want to hear where the harshiness is, you can isolate that section and it'll tell you where, and it'll show you where it is. So great thing to have. $150. Great investment if you want to invest in your EQs, which will help you throughout your mixes for the rest of your music career. You buy it, you own it. Next, Melodyne, another great one when it comes to vocals, and it's kind of like an auto tune, but this one is used more so for like mixing and mastering. Normally, a lot of people say that Auto Tune Pro and Arturia and what's the other one by Slate Digital, Metatune. Melodyne here is more for editing after the fact when you're in the studio and you just want to set it to the right key. So Melodyne is great for that. Definitely used a lot What else we got here? RC20, another great one that a lot of people use. I wouldn't say industry standard. You don't need it, but it is amazing to have. If you want that vintage sound, you could throw it on drums, anything really. But me, where I do mostly soul stuff, I like to use that wobble function. The distortion is great. The noise kind of gives it like a white noise. It's a great thing. Only $49.50. And the great thing with Plugin Boutique is that you earn like money afterwards. And a lot of these things come with free plugins as well. Expand, another great one if you're just starting to get into music production. Only $30. You know, $30 ain't nothing. That's like nowadays, bruh, that's like 2 McDonald's meals, depending on what you get, I guess. But 70% off until December 7th, $29, $99 initially. You can always find Expand on a deal. If you're just getting into music production, that's a great one to go to. That's exactly where I would look at. Next, we have Shaperbox 3. Shaperbox is fire. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is effects and modulators and all that type of stuff. I just wouldn't. I have it. They have a free trial if you go to their website, which I would strongly emphasize that you do, is you go test it out for yourself and see if you need it. I personally did not, so I didn't get it. But if you're more into the trap EDM or anything along those lines, I definitely look right here at Shaperbox. Fire stuff. And Plugin Boutique has, oh my gosh, almost everything. And I'm gonna get into some of these later. They have Analog Lab Pro for $99. Analog Lab is fire for those vintage synthy sounds, and they have actual instruments integrated, and it is so fire. But I would definitely go with Analog Labs if you just want presets for now. But if you're not looking for presets and you want to go the full way, I would recommend this next one, Arturia V. They have a 50% off Black Friday deal. 50% off of the V collection, which comes with all of these plugins right here, the B3V, the Farfisa V, the Clavinet. You've probably heard of the Juno 6, the Jupiter 8, the CMI V, the Whirly V. They got everything that you can really almost think of here. On top of that, if you go to their effects collection, they have the Tape Mellow, the Filter M12, the Comp Tube, they got the delay, they got pre-triad, whatever. Anyway, they got Chorus Juno. They got a lot of stuff here in the effects section also, which is $249, which is an amazing deal if you're looking to get more into your sound and crafting your sound. Now, another great one I would recommend would be Pigment. If you see people make sound banks, this is how they do it. They take one shots and they all throw them in the pigments and they mesh them together. So that's how a lot of people make multi-keys. You take one, you take another, you take a key, you can take something, I guess, from Arturia. I don't have it. I'm thinking about getting it. But you could take it, take another thing, put it together, and you play one, and then it'll play a whole nice little key thing. And I've seen a lot of them on Instagram ads and stuff of that nature. Very fire. I definitely get it. I have the Arturia V and I can say it's great. It's no, like, I don't have Omnisphere though, so I got this one because I didn't want to buy Omnisphere, but not enough storage. Hey, just got a subscriber. Shout out to bro. You just got a free shout out. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I would do. But on to the next one. The next one is fire. If you don't have it, what are you doing? It is not on sale, but it is not a crazy price. Is the Valhalla Vintage Verb. Definitely a necessity. I use it in every beat. This is definitely something you want to look at, you want to get. It's $50. You can try the demo. I would 1000% recommend getting this. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. You just don't like music. So yeah, this is another one that I would definitely get. Very fire. Next, another one that I just bought. I bought it a few days ago because I've always been eyeing it, and I definitely wanted an effects type plugin that really fits me, and that is out of Output. Their effects plugin, they have it all 50% off. Portal is $75. Thermal is $75. I don't really know what Movement is, but it's $75 if you know what that is. I personally got Portal. I didn't get Thermal, but they have a lot of different stuff here that's 50% off that they have in their libraries, and I would definitely go check that out. Go look into those things, but I would, whatever the booty bass is, that's some freak stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I would just look into these. I personally got Portal. It's a really great effects granular plugin. I think I'll use it when I do more of the trap beats. So yeah. Next would be more for mixing, as far as taking the highs out of your vocals and wanting to get your highs more tamed. without using a crazy de-esser on them all, I would definitely recommend Soothe 2. It's a little more on the pricier end, but there's no other plugin like it that can take out that high end like this one does. It's $139. It's on Sweetwater. You could maybe get a deal if you reach out to your your support person. You know, everybody got their Sweetwater support representative. Everybody does. So yeah, this is exactly where I would go. If I were to need something that can tame my vocals more. As you can see, you got a lot of different things that you can do within this plugin, and it's kind of like an EQ situation. So yeah, next, one of the sleeper ones on this year, definitely for me, that I have never heard of prior to, but I'm happy I've heard about it because it's actually really, really fire. If you go here to neurodsp.com, this is where you will find a lot of what you're looking for when it comes to strings, bass, guitar, all that stuff. Me personally, I like the Corey Wong X. A lot of great amps for guitars. I have a bass that I'll use, and you never really understand, like when you plug a bass in, it doesn't sound good immediately, but when you put this on it, makes it sound 1,000 times better. You get all these you get these 4 pedals with it, these amps, and they have a ton of presets. I would 1000% recommend, and this is how it works. So for instance, I have this bass here that I just played. Right? So it sounds like, okay, like, yeah, you got all the right notes, blah, blah, blah. But what you need to do is, if you go over here to this Corey Wong, listen to the difference it makes and look at the amount of plugins that they have. So I say all that to say this has a lot of great options when it comes to playing instruments live. On top of that, I enjoy putting this on. Recently, I've been putting it a lot on my guitar. Right? So you can do so much with this, and right? So you can do so much with it. I'm just starting to grasp the horizon of what this thing can do. So and it has a tuner also, which has been really nice for tuning your bass, tuning your guitar. So I definitely look in the Neuro VSTs, specifically Corey Wong X. It's $59. It comes to like $70 US. So I definitely look at that one. Next, we got UAD bundle. UAD, whatever. Anyway, they got a lot of fire stuff right now. They got pick 3 plugins for $49. You can build your bundle. You can get the Galaxy Tape Echo. I have that. Don't use it too much. The Teletronic LA3A, I'm already knowing that's probably fire. You get a LA2A tube compressor. That is fire for vocals. 1176, that one's fire as well. What else they got in here? Pultec is fire. I have that one. Anyway, UAD has a fire deal going on where you can build your bundle, 10 plugins for $99, $29. I know this Avalon down here, a lot of people use this industry-wise as far as mixing vocals to really cut through a mix. This brings us to our next one, which is the Safari pedals. I've seen a lot of these. I haven't used them much, but I definitely think this would be something worth investing in. They have their everything bundle that normally is $1,500. Obviously take that with a grain of salt, because understand, you know, it may not be worth that, but they put it that way so it looks better, whatever. But you get a lot of different stuff. But they have a mega bundle here. Like, a lot of people use the Gorilla Drive for tone, and you get all this stuff and you get it for $50. A lot of the pedals is what you put guitars through. But you could put anything through it, really. And y'all already know, if you want the best deal and you want the best quality, that means you already are missing out if you haven't checked out NPB.Rique.com and got your Trap Essentials drum kit. Go check it out. $20, it helps out the channel. Y'all love these videos like this. But if you're not gonna go get the kit, at least drop a like, at least drop a comment, do something, share it with a friend. You feel me? So I can keep these things going. And the more plugins that I can get for y'all is the more that I can show y'all. So hey, go show love. This is what y'all been waiting for. This is probably the best one that I've seen this Black Friday. I may do a video next week because it'll be Cyber Monday. And there may be more deals out by then, but this one ends December 4th and I don't think you want to miss it. So look, Soundtoys, fire deal going on, fire deal. You can get the academic for $119. I'm thinking about doing this, but I don't know. But you have to like be able to provide like your transcripts, blah blah blah. But overall, everything here is almost 60% off, and it is crazy. Decapitator is a great saturator that is a industry standard that they use. Apparently everybody uses it. I want to get it, but me personally, I got Echo Boy and Decapitator. I like the top ones that people like to use. Little Alter Boy is great for vocals, but that just like will just format your vocals or pitch your vocals, kind of give you a robotic-y sound. Crystallize right here is very good. Super Plate is like the reverb. They have a lot of great stuff here. Tremulator, Primal Tap, Pan Man. You can get into really any of these things. They have the in full bundle for $239, which is a crazy deal from $600. Because I was looking at buying Decapitator a few weeks ago and it said $200 and I was like, nah. So, but it's on sale for $49. I've been thinking about it, but I have the oxide tape and apparently that's kind of the same. I'm gonna think about it, but you have until December 4th. So by December 4th, if you question, you know, what you should get, I would definitely do your research into which one that you need. You already have a good Echo and you're cool with the Echo that you have, you don't need Echo Boy. If you have already Valhalla, you don't need Super Plate. You feel me? So that's a lot of great things that you can get, and it'll be great for your production. So my last tip to everybody, and I want y'all to pay attention really good right here, right? Everything is on a deal, right? You don't have to buy everything right now. You just have to buy what you think will help you in the moment of your production and whatever your goals are. If you want to do content, you may want to look into a CapCut, or you may want to look into editing more. Maybe the problem isn't your sound or isn't your beats, but you need to look into what your goals are and what can help you get there. If your goals are you feel like your beats don't have enough texture, they don't fill enough space, you may want to look into getting a reverb. If you feel like your sounds all sound the same and you've been using like the stock, you may want to look into Expand or look into Zenology or look into one of the bigger libraries and start small and grow big. Don't impulsively buy everything because you're not going to need everything. You're only going to use maybe 50% of stuff on that you have. You're probably not even going to use 50% of it. So if you mix vocals, focus more on mixing. If you want to get better at mixing, focus on that. If you want better sounds, focus on sound selection. And if you like your sounds but they don't sound full, that doesn't mean you need new sounds. That means you need more effects so you can alter those sounds. So that's my tip for y'all. I told y'all I'd drop this video and I had a great time doing it, honestly, and I hope y'all did too. Drop in the comments which one you think you're eyeing and let me know any other ones that you're eyeing, and I'll try and get another video out maybe Thursday, if y'all want, and I'll see if I can find any more. But without further ado, that's it for me. It's Reek. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Love.